Welcome back to the channel. This is your Oliver with a Ripple XRP video, along with the note that I am not providing financial or investment advice. If you want to invest, please educate yourselves, do your own research, and check for yourselves which project solves which problem and whether it has future potential. For me, ISO coins, and specifically XRP, are on a very good path to shaping the future in the DeFi sector. And now let's dive into the topics. I would like to start with a tweet from Eleanor Terrett. She writes, again about me. Crypto-Pac becomes the largest donor in the Ohio Senate race. These recent advertising expenditures make up the Fan American Jobs, which is supported by major crypto companies like Coinbase and Ripple. 2001, the largest donors in the race for the Senate in Ohio. And she refers to this article she wrote, which I will briefly touch on. As the race between incumbent Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown and Republican challenger businessman Bernie Moreno tightens, the crypto pro, Super PAC, Defend American Jobs, my God, what a name, has launched a $40.8 million TV ad blitz to improve Moreno's image among Republicans and undecided voters. And there we go down, because this is not the only thing. These recent advertising expenditures make the Fan American Jobs, funded by major crypto companies like Coinbase and Ripple, the largest donor in the Ohio Senate race so far, accounting for part of the more than $130 million that have been spent in this election cycle by pro-crypto super PACs in key congressional races. Well then, let's go down right away and see here, of course, our Lizzie. Hey Lizzie! The competition has attracted significant attention in the US crypto industry. Moreno, a proponent of digital assets and founder of a blockchain company, could help shape the policy for digital assets in the Senate if he is elected. In contrast, Brown, a vocal critic of cryptocurrencies, has consistently advocated for greater oversight of the industry and has voted against legislation seen as favorable to the $2 trillion sector. Brown, who is seeking his fourth term in the Senate, is also the chairman of the Senate Banking Committee, which deals with issues related to digital assets, as well as the proclaimed Crypto Regulatory Authority, the Securities and Exchange Commission. Brown is also an ally of the powerful progressive anti-crypto Senator Elizabeth Warren from Massachusetts. So, where to now, Lizzie? I don't think she knows herself. What I do know, however, is that crypto is unstoppable now. In the financial sector, distributed ledger will play a huge role. By the way, if you want to read everything for yourself, the links to the pages shown are below in the video description. And while you are still looking for those links, for advertising, the positioning of your crypto investment, I recommend our shop. The link is in the video description. Here you will find various clothing, different logos at CryptoClothing More. Have fun browsing. And if you're already wearing cool clothes, please leave a subscription, write in the comments, like the video, and share it if possible. Now let's move on. Let's shift from American politics to American law enforcement. Just a quick detour to the FBI. Watcher Guru. Just arrived. The FBI has developed its own crypto token, MEXC Fund AI, to apprehend 18 suspects for fraud and market manipulation. Snatch, lock away, goodbye scammer. And scammers have no place here and should not be looking in this area. But we can see that such headlines are published time and again. And then I will move on to another piece of news, specifically from Blockchain Daily, regarding Gary Gensler. Breaking SEC Chairman Gary Gensler, the chairman, says about Bitcoin that it is unlikely to become a widely used payment method. Crypto is an industry plagued by fraud. The howitist is completely sufficient for regulation. Well, that's just it. Nice, isn't it? Because Judge Torres has determined that, for example, XRP in and of itself is not a security. And with that, XRP has become the only fully regulated crypto asset in America, worldwide. Well, Robin HD has also reacted to this. Gary, Bitcoin and crypto will not become currencies. Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, recently stated that it is unlikely that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin will ever become a widely used currency. He referred to Gresham's law, which states that bad money drives out good money, and explained that countries typically want to use only one currency, as it serves as a store of value, a medium of exchange, and a unit of account. Cryptocurrencies must prove their value through usage and transparency, similar to securities in the market. Gensler also warned about fraud and abuse in the crypto industry and emphasized that strict regulations are necessary to protect investors. So, does Bitcoin really have no chance as a global currency? I thought Gary was a Bitcoin maxi. What should I say? Welcome to the club. Well, right now it may not be a currency, and now he is doing a bad job promoting Bitcoin. And also, the thought that Gary Gensler is pro-Bitcoin here. So, for those who have not yet understood the whole system of Gary Gensler, Elizabeth Warren, Brad Sherman and all the others, follow my channel and hit the bell if you leave a subscription. Gary Gensler is definitely working against crypto, and one must keep asking the question, why Gary Gensler? Well, he taught blockchain technology at MIT. And the perfect man, for it has just been appointed to the chair of the SEC. It's that simple. Well, let's stay. On the topic of XRP, SEC and Ripple Jungle Inc. Meta Lawman says that Ripple is to file a follow-up appeal. Institutions that buy XRP at a discount to sell it to retail are, in a way that is comparable to buying oranges from Howie in bulk to sell them at a markup. Both are transactions of a commodity. If you want to invest in the company Ripple, simply buy its shares. Is the SEC making a serious mistake with this appeal? And he refers to this interview with James Murphy, Meta Lawman from 2021 at Cryptola US. And this interview lasts 40 minutes, and you can also watch it via the link below in the video description. It's incredible, and he is right. I agree with him. He has a completely different perspective on things. He himself has practiced securities law in the United States. I assume he knows what he's talking about. He simply says, okay, all these institutional contracts that are securities contain XRP. Well, not all contracts are like that, because we now have to wait for Form C. We have to wait and see what the SEC will appeal against. They will likely appeal against the programmatic sales. They want more money. Programmatic sales means that Ripple has sold to institutional investors. 2001. Okay, but do we know which institutions bought for what purpose? Did they buy it as an investment? Well, no pain, no gain, so no damage was found. That's already a nonsense. Or did they sell it to the retailers? So that means if the exchanges bought XRP over the counter and then sold it to the retailers, we're back to the topic of oranges. So he believes that Ripple should definitely file a cross appeal, and I agree with him. Why not? The whole case is probably going to the Supreme Court anyway. Should Kamala Harris unexpectedly win the presidential election? So many subjunctives. The biggest conjunctive today, October 10th, of course the Sunshine Meeting, is trending here on Twitter, or now X-Sunshine Agnotis on October 10, in the afternoon 2 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 6 hours ahead, 8 p.m. Well, of course, the exclusion of the public. And now it's, of course, about votes again. What will be settled, who will be sued, why, for what reason, etc. Will anything come of it? I don't think so. Nothing has ever come of it. Maybe we'll be surprised overnight and learn about a boom settlement. No idea. Well, Ripple might not care, I think. Enders with this post. The market is clearly preparing for XRP ETFs. 12th of September, Grayscale opens an XRP trust, which is likely to lead to an XRP ETF. Oct. 2. Bitwise parties for XRP ETF on October 8th. Canary Capital applies for XRP ETF. Official media partner of Ripple Swell from October 15th to 16 is Eric Bunas from Bloomberg, an ETF analyst. Crypto ETFs are on the agenda of Ripple Swell with Hunter Horsley, CEO of Bitwise. We can also look back a few months when Larry Fink from BlackRock was asked about a potential XRP ETF on Fox News, and he simply said that he could not talk about it. Brad Garlinghouse was also asked about the XRP ETF on another occasion, and he declined to comment. So, a lot of suspicious activities surrounding this potential XRP ETF, it seems. But it is clearly in the plans, in his opinion. And it seems that they don't care about the SEC's appeal. No, they do not need to, because XRP is not a security in itself. This appeal is against Ripple, not against the ecosystem, and not against XRP. I think it's great like that. And I always say that Ripple continues to carry on with its business despite this lawsuit. Well, today they announced the following. We are introducing new features for RippleCustody, which provide fintech and crypto companies with bank-level custody solutions. Simplified onboarding, XRP ledger tokenization and decentralized exchange support, pre-configured policies, frameworks, compliance monitoring, and a new user interface that makes it easier for users to utilize. Sorry, I'm a bit confused about that. It happens so. And of course we have reactions, starting with the first one from someone else. In this way, they will be able to transition the largest banks and financial institutions to the XRP ledger. Step 1. They offer custody to large banks and financial institutions. One of the largest banks is a client of RippleCustody. Step 2. Offer your customers a simple XRP ledger integration for the tokenization of real assets. It's smart and also a reaction from crypto inside UK. Holy shit, this is huge. Ripple introduces a bank-level custody solution for crypto companies. The latest update includes an integration of the transaction screening service, additional options for hardware security modules, and an XRP ledger integration for the tokenization of real-world assets. Bullish. I say it just keeps moving forward. Because while many of you are still singing this song, especially the anti-crypto army in America, crypto is evil and so on. No, all the big players are really going all out here and investing millions of dollars, euros, yen, and other currencies into this advanced technology that will be applied in the future. This is my personal opinion. That's it from me. I sincerely wish you all the best, and please stay healthy. It is the highest good we have, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, friends.
Why do I hold XRP? Because Ripple is the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payment options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on Ripple in 2014, the World Bank and the Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries. They published a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. A year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website. Ripple today is better than the Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives, which are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You could see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, on the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, which is officially utilizing crypto for their carbon credit solution. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 2022, which was the first ISO 2022 member focused on distributed ledger technology. Ripple, which has partnered with over 300 financial institutions including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, the Bank of England, and major banks in India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, as well as the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America, has a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve. Ripple also has a former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division, and is leading Australia's CBDC effort. Ripple has hired a former U.S. Treasury official, 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board, 2 former advisors to Clinton and Obama, a former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, a former business director at Swift, a former Swift board member, a former CFO at PayPal, a former head of the DTCC, a former chief business officer at Uber, a former VP of Amazon, and a former SEC chair on their legal team. Ripple is a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, the Digital Dollar Project, the Digital Euro Association, Mojibit, the IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, the Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, the Open Payments Coalition, the Faster Payments Council, the Global Payments Steering Group, the Cross-Border Working Group, the International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, the Crypto Climate Accord, the University Blockchain Initiative, the World Wide Web Consortium, and is a featured partner of the World Economic Forum, with members of their team directly listed on the WEF website. Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear? Or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.